Before I start, I need to mention a few things. First of all, my voice might sound a bit different because I'm recording in a different room than I usually do. Second of all, I'm sorry for the patch of inactivity. My computer broke yet again and I only recently got it back. That stuff aside, let's start the video. The Swingcopter game mode, set to appear in the upcoming 2.2 update for Geometry Dash, is anything but exciting for me. You may say, Criffo, what the heck do you mean? It's a new game mode, which means more fun and more creative possibilities. And then you may dislike the video, unsubscribe, and curse me for all eternity, but just wait. I have some reasoning. So let's go all the way back to 1.8. It was pretty chill at the time. Some big editor updates had just happened and the duels were added. There hadn't been a new game mode since 1.5 when the UFO was introduced. When the 1.9 sneak peek came out showing a new game mode, it was hype for everyone. A new game mode was very due at that time and would be a great, exciting addition to the game. So 1.9 eventually came out, introducing the wave, custom songs, and other cool stuff. People were happy, and the update was praised, as some people still consider it the golden age of Geometry Dash. Next, it was time for 2.0. This time, people's hype was somewhat divided. There was another new game mode, the robot, but also moving objects to be excited about. So 2.0 came out. People were happy. 2.0 was mainly an editor-based update, and was the biggest Geometry Dash update at the time. Great, right? Next in line was 2.1. About a year and a half after 2.0, it added yet again another game mode, the Spider. However, this time, the hype was divided, yet again. Sure, there was hype for the Spider, but everyone seemed more obsessed with all the new game features and settings, especially the gauntlets. Why? Well, the hype for new game modes has been dying down, if you ask me. I mean, there was 3 in a row. And now it's 4. With the new Swingcopter game mode, it will be 4 updates in a row that have added a new game mode. Why should I have a problem with this? Well, I have a few reasons. For one, it makes the game harder. New game modes are one of the leading reasons why Geometry Dash is getting harder and harder. For every new game mode added, that's one more thing you have to remember how to use. One more pattern you have to remember. One more skill you need to attain. Remember when Decode was Hard Demon? Or when Theory of Skrillex was Insane Demon? Or do you ever wonder why virtually every demon difficulty level before 1.5 is now not much harder than a 7-star level? It's because of the gameplay. In early levels, there isn't as much variety in what you turn into, making it easier to stay consistent. Nowadays, it's much harder because there are so many game modes you need to know how to use. Of course, things like moving objects and new triggers also make the game much more difficult, but game modes are still the leading cause, in my opinion. My point is that with every new game mode, Geometry Dash becomes more confusing. It also makes it harder for beginners to pick up on the game, which sucks for people who would like to introduce Geometry Dash to their friends. The Swingcopter will easily be the hardest game mode in the game if it is added, unless RobTop makes it somehow easier and more predictable to control. Another point is that adding so many game modes in a row is eliminating future opportunities to space them out and extend the hype. A new game mode every 2 to 3 updates instead of a constant line of them would keep people waiting longer, if you ask me. As long as, of course, you don't take too long to release each individual update. Therefore, I personally think the Swingcopter could wait till something like 2.3 or 2.4. But that's just me. I mean, On the inside, I'm actually a bit excited for the Swingcopter. I mean, the icons I've seen for it in the contest are awesome, so I look forward to seeing which ones will ultimately win. If the Swingcopter is coming out in 2.2, the least RobTop could do is at least make 2.3 not have a new game mode. I think a break from game modes would be relaxing and give us time to cope with all the new possibilities. In the end, it doesn't really matter anyway. I mean, it's RobTop's game and I won't tell him what to do with it. So, what do you think? Is the Swingcopter necessary? Tell me what you think down in the comments below. I'd love to hear some feedback. And I swear to God, if RobTop adds the snake game mode in 2.3, I'm actually killing myself.